Hey, my name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music from games that I've never played or heard about. Today I'm going to be doing a Patreon request for Vincent, a platinum support request. This is a new game on the series, always fun. The game is called Furi, and the song is called Wisdom of Rage from composer Waveshaper. Now, I don't know anything about this game, never heard about it, but I noticed that there's like 4 or 5 composers or something like that. And I have different songs from those composers, so that's unique, if I'm reading that correctly. So here we go. Wisdom of Rage, Waveshaper, which is a cool name by the way, like shaping waves. Anyways, let's go. Ooh. Little synthwave. I always confuse a vocoder and a talk box. I think it's a vocoder. Oh man. Can't have this kind of music without. Wow, the sound is so full. Oh, damn. Okay. Woo! It's so funny, like, I'm so familiar with this genre, but I don't know that much about it. I just know I listen to it all the time. But I never actually, like, sat down and, like, studied, like, synthwave and the other genre that's attached to it. I can't remember right now. I think that's a talk box. Someone with a tube in their mouth. I think. Oh, it sounds so 80s, but it's not. Vaporwave is the other one I was thinking of. A lot of wave. Can you imagine hearing this in a game? Oh man. Oh. Actually a big shift in mood here. Everything has reverb on it, it's so good. Oh, that pulsating. Ooh, that chord. Suspended. Oh, man. More games need music like this. What are they doing next? That's one thing I noticed about this genre. It's like it just keeps on like building and building and building. I'm not gonna lie, like this one's kind of bad, but like, I love listening to this kind of stuff. If I'm, because I'll be dancing, I'll be grooving. I gotta learn more about this genre so I can talk about it. Because it shows up so rarely. This is like perfect driving music. It's so funny, like all the visions I get when I hear this kind of stuff. I always think of the color pink, like Tron squares and lines everywhere, pastel colors. It's gonna stop. Yep. Okay. Very pulse rhythm the whole time, and I noticed that with this kind of this sort of style is, like I said, it just kind of keeps building and building and building. But to me, it's more like just the embodiment of energy. Like, this is meant to hype you up, and I don't know what's going on, but it looks like the character here has a little pistol or something, so it might be like some sort of shoot 'em up, or actually, who knows? It could be kind of anything because this picture is a little blurry, so it kind of makes me think, just based on the aesthetics, I could be totally wrong, but based on the aesthetics and the music, it could be like a music-related game. A game that does that I discovered on this channel. I think it's called Bullets Per Minute, and I haven't seen the gameplay of that one, but it's kind of something similar where like the game and the music kind of go hand in hand. I can totally see that happening here, but I don't know what's going on. But regardless, the music, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna pretend I know. I really don't know much of this kind of subculture. I know it exists and I've known about it for a while, but I've never actually like took the time to like dive into it. So if anything, I'm gonna take this time to kind of reverse the roles. So I'll still talk whatever I can, but I kind of want you guys to fill me in on all these subgenres and artists to listen to, because I don't know. Usually I'm the one telling you guys. So I know there's like a bunch of words like synthwave, vaporwave, stuff like that. But I know it heavily focuses on obviously the electronic rhythm of it. The bass is a big thing of it. You know what? I noticed there's always like these kind of things that go on, and that's like reverb, the drums, which I love. Everything has reverb on it, pretty much. So it has this big ambient sound. Reverb is the effect that musicians use for artificially making the size of the room. So if I were to record a drum beat in here with a regular drum kit, it wouldn't have too much reverberation because it's a small room. Whereas if you hit the same drum in a big church, you're gonna have. So reverb pretty much makes that artificial ambience. And in electronic music, that I feel like this is a part of, that's everywhere. So the synths have it, the drums have it, everything just has this big openness to it, which I love, because reverb is my favorite effect. And this whole genre seems to be reverb. Please let me know more about it, because I don't know, there's really no reason why I haven't looked into it besides I was just being lazy. That's my only excuse. But I have more requests for this, so I actually get to dive a little deeper, which in reality is kind of the reason I even started this channel, to be honest. Well, not the channel, but the series, just to kind of like see what's out there. This kind of reminds me of, not really, but the closest thing I can think of is, I feel like this synthwave, vaporwave stuff, if that's the proper term, I feel like this is this generation's freestyle music from the late 80s. Groups like Freestyle, Debbie Deb, Stevie B, those kind of things. They had that like subgenre which was so cool and very danceable, but it all had the same kind of formula of just that same beat, like boom, pa, boom, pa, boom, pa, boom, boom, pa. But it all had these like, and Africa Bambaataa was another one too. So it reminds me, not in style per se, but it reminds me of like, this is this generation's version of that. And because this is clearly not like EDM. I don't know, do you consider this EDM? I don't know. Sorry for not knowing. But I wouldn't consider this EDM. I mean, I guess technically, if you want to go off the title of electronic dance music, I guess. But when I think EDM, I think of like, I don't know, closer to house and psytrance and techno and all that. But I guess anything can fall under that. I really don't know what to say here besides the fact that I enjoyed it. So I have no knowledge of it, but I have opinions and it's super dope. The only thing that I think I know that's close to this would be the Midnight, I think. But I'm not sure if they fall under this category. You'll have to excuse me. I don't know everything. But the only song that comes to mind is, oh my god, I think it's called Vampires by the Midnight, which I love, by the way. That has lyrics though. Either way, I'm going to take this time to have the audience, you know how in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire you can ask the audience as a lifeline. I'm going to ask the audience to get filled in more on this genre and subculture because I'm infatuated by it. I think it's really cool. I think the whole aesthetic of it, the vibes of it, everything is just super rad. But another thing that really intrigues me is I'm pretty sure I'm positive I have more requests from the same requester for this game, is that there's different composers. So now I'm really interested, like, does this game have a sound or does this game have multiple sounds? Interesting. Anyways, that's all I got. Wish I had more, but I don't. Please inform me. If you wanted to request something to me, you can do so on Patreon or PayPal. Either are okay, but they're not necessary. But they guarantee that I will check out your song eventually if you do not mind waiting. And if you do not want to wait, you can join the Platinum tier, which Vincent is a part of. And that expedites your request to the top of the list. And a big shout out to Fly, Justin, Orange, Rogue Monk, Vincent, Jester, Kevin, Thomas, and Moon Knight for supporting the cause, and everyone else, all the supporters you see here. To you for watching. Let me know more about this game, Furi, or maybe Waveshaper himself. I don't know. A lot of questions, but I thoroughly enjoyed that, and I feel like driving down and getting a ticket. Until next time, dudes and dudettes, my name is Jesse. Peace.